What's up, you guys? Hey, it's your girl, Kanisha, aka Kanisha's World. You guys, I'm gonna get right into it. I've been busy lately taking care of business while I'm at home and stuff, so I'm gonna get right into the topic today. What we're gonna talk about today, we're gonna talk about foster care. That's the topic. We're gonna talk about foster care. And the reason why I want to talk about foster care because I know some people in my life that's been through foster care. My family, they've been through foster care. Like my cousins and friends been in foster care. So I just want to, put it out there. Just go ahead and put it out there because I don't feel no guilt or nothing. Like, I just want to talk about it because it makes me feel a lot better, from back when I was in foster care. But, yeah, so, like I mentioned in my other podcast episodes, I said that I used to be in foster care. And for a couple years, my mom wasn't around. My dad, I never knew my dad at the time that I was in foster care. My mom was probably on the streets or whatever, doing what she do, And me and my brother was like in his teens. I was like 11 or 12. And it was hard. It was really hard because I was always wanted my mom at the time. I always wanted my mom. And I will always cry about my mom because I always wanted my mom. So it was hard for me. But back then, like, I never understood why I was in the situation I was in, in and out of foster care. When I was in foster care, I was touched as a little girl. I was touched as a little girl by another female, by another little girl. So it was really hard for me. When I mean I was touched, I was inappropriately touched down there as a little girl. I don't think no one understood where I was coming from. No one believed me, or no one like took my hand and said it's okay, But it's situations that you be in that really like makes a causative effect on you because you've been touched or you've been abused or you've been sexually assaulted or anything like that. Like, that's a big thing. Like, come on. I've been through stuff like that. And I can only imagine how somebody else how they feel whenever they've been through stuff like that. As a little girl, I didn't have a lot. I didn't have a lot of stuff. The other foster care parents will like take all of my clothes and stuff and give it to their children. It was just some stuff that was messed up in the back in the day. Like, it was really messed up because at the time, like, I didn't have really nothing to like carry around. At the time, I was doing my own hair. I mean, I would get my hair like in ponytails or whatever, but most of the time I would do my own hair. It's stuff like that. So it was very hard. It was really, really hard because I even tried to like pray about it, like ask God to help me, when I did need the help that I need whenever I was in foster care. And there was counseling back then. I went to counseling, and me and my counselor, we would talk about things, talk about what the foster parents would do to us, and, just talk about little things like that. Like, it was like really hard to talk about stuff that what the foster parents done to me. Punishing me for things I didn't do, calling me out my name, having their children to touch on me and stuff. That was a lot coming up. Like, for real. And it was hard to tell my counselor that. And she understood me, my counselor understood me, but she didn't really get the memo. And that was really hard for me. I even try to like have boundaries now that, just stay away from people that's too close to me and stuff like that want to take over and, want to do what they want. I let people be people, but I don't let people run over me. I don't let people talk to me any kind of way. I don't, let people just do anything to me. There's boundaries. There's really, there's boundaries. And I respect all the care. I respect our foster parents taking us in and stuff like that, but come on now. Like, I'm grateful they took us in, they took care of us, but it was stuff that really shouldn't been the way it did. Like, it should never happen the way it did. I forgive my foster parents. I forgive my mom. I forgive my brother. I feel like I have to forgive to repent in my sins. Like, I'm repenting, and it's really hard, because you've been through the trauma, you've been through the hurt, you've been through the pain, the struggle, and it's like, dang, when you look up, it's like when you look up on all them years that you been going through in your life, been in other people's homes and stuff, eating other people's food and stuff, telling you what to do and stuff. When you look back over the years and see that what I've been through, it's like, right now it's like, dang, dang, it really hit me. Like, damn, I can't believe that I got through this. Like, I can't believe I got through the pain, the hurt, the jealousy, and all of that. I look back over my life and I be like, dang, it could have been worse. It could have been real worse than what it was. And it's okay. I gotta remind myself, it's okay, because I know I can get through this. I know I can live through this. And now that in my life right now that I got peace and joy and I got someone to love me, it really feels really good. It feels really good. So, I mean, like I said, it could have been worse, but things got better. My foster parents have their own church. They call themselves holy. But still in all, they still don't know, I was being traumatized. They don't know that, all the stuff that, they did to me is, it's not gonna, make you a holy person. It's not gonna make you a better person. It's not gonna help you at all. If I ever, see my foster parents again, it's a wrap for me. I don't want to think about putting my child in foster care, because I know I can take care of my child. I know I can be there for my child, and taking care of a child is not easy. So I understand. I'm not on the streets. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not I'm barely drinking. Like, I'm doing good. I'm a nurse. Like, I'm doing good for myself. I'm proud of myself the kind of person that I am today. I even think about my dad sometimes. And me and my dad, we sometimes we talk, but we don't never click. We don't never click. Me and my mom, we bump heads some days. But for me to get my peace and joy, I'll just stay away. I don't talk to my parents. I don't say anything. I just don't get into the drama. I don't get into the drama. I want to be by myself with me and my babes. Want me and my baby. I don't want to be in no drama. So, yeah, it's like I'm learning from my mistakes every day. I'm not perfect. I'm not smart. I'm not all that. I'm not none of that. I'm not dumb. I'm not none of that. I'm just trying to have peace in my life and make it to another day. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. But yeah, it's one of those days, when you just gotta sit back and just relax, take a deep breath, do what you're supposed to do. Because anything that's not like God, you can't be gifted, you can't be gifted. I feel like there's like more opportunities, there's more gifts, there's more blessings, there's all of that. And yeah, it will come my way someday. Like, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. So yeah, thank you for listening to my podcast, you guys. And I thank y'all so much. And please like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will see y'all another time. Thank you for listening. All right. Thank you.